Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam. Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Monday, November 13th, 2023. And first thing I want to say is I did not on Friday acknowledge our veterans. Saturday was technically Veterans Day, and we celebrated it on Friday. A lot of people had the day off. Let's remember our folks. I want to especially remember our Uncle Thaddeus, who was a veteran, my grandfather, many of those who have served our country. So please excuse the belated Veterans Day. I did observe that on Saturday, and I was like, oh, crap. But it is Monday morning. I'm glad to have folks in the room this morning. We're just going to share a quick message with you in a couple of seconds and get back. It's just me, Jimmy, today in the room, and so glad to have folks here. Of course, Mama Java, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Pastor Marion, good morning to you. I've been noticing you're over on LinkedIn. Maybe Facebook is acting up. Good to see you in the room either way. Nicole, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. Good morning. Not having a good start to the day, so just pray for me. We definitely will. I'm trying to hold myself together. Nicole, you definitely got this. It is mental health. Excuse me. It is mental health Monday. And so, Nicole, we are going to hold you up in our thoughts and prayers as well. Uncle Thaddeus, of course, good to see you in the room this morning. Pam, good morning. Good to see you in the room. I got a lot of feedback about your appearance on Friday. Good to see you in the room. Opal, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Listen, we just want to share a quick message with you. I am considered a 1099 worker. Someone that is a independent worker or business owner, and often many of us do not have the option of health insurance, and so we want to make sure that you know that there is availability, of this option for you. So please go ahead here. Somebody just please comment and let me know if you can hear the sound. And here we go.
For the innovators, the dreamers, the risk takers, independent workers who keep our neighborhoods thriving, Connector Care from the Massachusetts Health Connector has plans for every lifestyle and budget.
Having access to affordable healthcare is for everyone in our community.
Connector Care plans help more people save on healthcare that covers all their needs. Find out if you qualify for Connector Care. Visit mahealthconnector.org or call 1-877-MA-ENROLL.
All right, so there we go. We want to make sure that you have that information, and you may have noted familiar face in there. Shout out to the Mass Health Connector. They're going to be with us in the next couple of weeks, sharing more information. And of course, Pam, you definitely had good feedback. While Pam is in the room, we want to let you know that tomorrow evening at, oh God, she's going to kill me, at 6 p.m., I believe that I'm getting everything up on the computer right now, Pam. Flyers and everything. We are going to Grace by Nia to support the Boston Equity Fund at the Equity event, and I am getting everything queued up here so we can show all the flyers. Flyers are pretty dope, Pam. Tell the team that they did it. They did it well. Let me just get these flyers set up here. I need to text somebody and let them know it's just me in the room today because they nicely let me know that. All right, here we go. Here is the information for tomorrow evening. I'm going to get that up to you right now. And Pam, I think I still have the what do you call it? I still have the what is the thing, Jesus? The links from your appearance on Friday. So everyone, this is the event that is taking place tomorrow evening. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. Tuesday, November 14th, live entertainment. There will be a silent auction, special guests, raffles, and refreshments. And we are just going to get this to do better here. There is Pam. She is the executive director. She was with us on Friday. You heard so much about the event. We are definitely excited to be a part of it. Good morning, Miss Teresa. Good to see you in the room. There you go. There I am. I am gracing the stage of grace, and I am excited about that. Don't sing anymore, so I thought I would never be up there. And here we go on the stage for the equity event tomorrow night. Alberto, a mentor, somebody who has blazed the trail in media, in ethnic media, Black and brown media in the city. He's going to be there as well. Also, Mayor Michelle Wu, who is the co-chair. Hopefully she will be there as well. Also, Mary Skipper, who is the superintendent of Boston Public Schools. She will be there as well. And also, look at here. Lisa Bello is going to grace us with her heavenly melodies. I don't know. I sounded real old right there, but shout out to Lisa Bello, who will be in the building, and also live entertainment by Mike Rollins. Now, listen, if you would like to attend tomorrow, here is the link and here is the information. Let me get it all together right here. All right, here we go. The event is the Equity for Educators 23. You can also get more information here at Equity Boston. Also, if you would like to attend and you are an educator, let me see. Private chat is going. Pam, if you're an educator, Pam will tell you in a minute what code to put in. If you're an educator, but listen, this is a wonderful event taking place tomorrow evening. It's going to be amazing. The food at Grace is amazing. The ambiance there is amazing. And this is for a cause. And so, and speaking of a cause, I want to thank everyone. And Pam, I got to connect you with Richie. I want to thank everyone that came out on behalf of Ming's, also our media partner, Real Boston Media, and definitely thank Estella's on Thursday, Friday. What day did we do this? Was it Friday or was it Thursday? It was Thursday evening. Thursday evening, we gathered at Estella's to support Richie in the Fall Resource Fair. Quite a few entities, and I'll get into that later. Our city council president-elect also had an event this weekend, and they were collecting goods for those that have been migrated to Boston. Shout out to Richie, Georgie, and also Miguel for making sure that happened. We raised a total. So we raised $540. We raised $300 right here on Friday. While Pam was talking about raising money for equity, we raised $300 for Richie. Then we had a fee at the door, and 24 people came and paid the fee. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. So at about 1:15, 1:20, I was at the door from 10 o'clock, and then Ms. covered it. I want to say from about 12:15 to about 1:15. And at about 1:15, 1:20, Richie was ready to go. Could have been before that. We were, closing up shop. And then at about 1:25, 1:35, 1:30, people started walking in. And I'm sitting there next to Georgie, and I'm looking up. And to me, I'm glad customers are coming in. They're trying to get in. Actually, it was probably right before 1:30. A couple came after because I remember the staff saying, hey, the kitchen was closed. They were trying to come and get food at the last minute. But they came in and there was a cover charge. But guess who stopped the cover charge like 10 minutes before? So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at Georgie and I'm like, I'm not seeing people. And yes, I'm glad the customers came. Shout out to Estella's. We need to support that Black-owned business. But it wasn't people to me. 3 people came in, that's $30. 2 people came in, that's $20. Georgie was laughing at me. By the time I stopped counting, like 40 some odd people came in. What happened was a DJ that supports Estella's, but was also familiar with the event, was like, hey, let's try to get down there, get something to eat real quick. And like almost 50 people came after we stopped. charging? That was almost $500 we could have did toward the anyway. So shout out to Richie and everybody that made that event happen. Anissa said, at the good God's one thing. Listen, I was so I haven't been able to say this in a while. Well, actually, I said it one day last week. Sharon Cornelius, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Hey, my sister Amanda Merrick is in the Mr. Hills. Good morning. Good to see you in the room. But yes, we lost out on about $500. But all in all, we raised $540. And Tuesday or Wednesday night, Georgie came to me and said, hey, whatever you guys raise, I'm going to match it. So thanks to Estella's, a donation was made on behalf of Estella's for $540, totaling $1,080. We're going to clap for our own self. $1,080 was raised to support this event. And so I know one of the main things they were looking for were diapers. And so we got to finish up some of the business today. I got to go meet Georgie, get the check, do what I got to do, get my check and all that. So if Richie is on or sees this, definitely shout out to you for what you did and giving back to the community. What else went on this weekend? I think that was, we went to brunch yet. Can we talk about the Patriots just a little bit? I have not figured out how to get Dr. Brandy on here to talk about sports. Dr. Brandy will be with us next Monday at 9 a.m. to check in around gratitude. But can we talk about the Patriots? Where's Charlotte? Where's Heidi? What is first of all, does anybody know why we had a 9:30 a.m. game? And where did all the Colts? Now, my understanding, the game was here in Gillette. Where did all the Colts fans come from in Gillette Stadium? I'm down at Estella's going to brunch. I'm like, what is going on? Then I seen something the other day. It popped up in one of the news break things that come up on the Apple phone. But the title of the article was, is Kraft going to get rid of BB, Bill Belichick? Let me ask a real poll. What? Darian, what do you mean the Patriots were in Germany? They were on. I'm so confused. Oh, wait. So hold on. The game was in. What the? How did? So that's why it was 9. Why did they? All right. Thank y'all for the clip. Jesus Lord. Newt, thank you. Thaddeus, thank you. Ma, thank you. Darian, thank you. I thought Darian was being funny, like they was kind of like out of sight, out of mind. Man, it was out the country too. Okay. All right, everybody, thank you. Newt said the NFL has many games in Europe. Okay. All right. So we got the clarity to why it was 9:30. Thank you. So can all of y'all give the same answer as to what happened? I'm watching the comments. What happened yesterday? What? I'm a Patriots fan, win, lose, or draw. But what is going on? Is it the quarterback thing? They've been through this season alone 2 quarterbacks, and they got a third on standby. If I remember right, a brother that's in the third. Thaddeus and Newt. Wait, but the Naraki. Look, Mama Java was nice. They're not the old Patriots. Tamika Jack said we need a new quarterback and backup quarterback. Listen. Newt said they lost. That's what happened. And Thaddeus said they suck, plain and period. Darian said Mac Jones is washed and we don't have a receiving core at all. Pastor Marion, a lot of Black Patriot Bostonians fans went to the game. Okay, so that's why I saw so many Colts fans and Patriots. Okay, they went over to. All right, y'all, over in Germany. Miss Teresa said they never lost overseas until yesterday. Ooh. Mother said they need to step up. Newt said Mac is not a winner. Darian said Bill Belichick is allergic to I mean, that was kind of obvious. I'm going to leave that alone. Nuke kind of said the same thing. Offensive line sucks. Amanda said they need a quarterback for their a quarterback for their quarterback. Absolutely, Naraki. And all of us, I can probably say that all of us are here. It's all in love. We're used to them being a winning team. We're used to them going and winning the Super Bowl. And so we're spoiled. We're spoiled. And also, not only us old heads, but imagine the 20-something-year-olds that is so, we're used to the Patriots prior to Bill and Brady and what's his name? Drew Bledsoe. Was it Drew? That was before Tom Brady. We're used to them not being, at the Super Bowl and things like that. But this generation, I know they're sitting back and like, wow. And the question has to be asked. Well, we can ask the question and then look at his performance with other teams. What was he with the Buccaneers or Tampa Bay? I think Tampa Bay. Was Brady the secret sauce? We have to ask. Yes, his experience as a quarterback, that lends to his effectiveness. Yes, his bonding and flow with the Patriots, that team camaraderie. Yes, maybe that contributed to him not being as successful with other teams because he did not have the longevity that he had with the Patriots. However, we're what? 3 and what are we? Hey Siri, when's the next Patriots game? We're 2 and 8. Okay, so it's Mental Health Monday. Let's talk about something positive. But no, who said it here? Win or lose, they're still our team all day, Pastor Marion. All day, all day. Damon, what's up, brother? It's just back to the we're used to that period, but then we got spoiled. We got how many within a 6-7 year period? How many rings did we get? So we're spoiled, but that's still our team. Patriots all day. I'll rock a jersey traveling out of town any day. Patriots, Patriots, Patriots. The team has no faith in their that's huge. If the team doesn't have faith in the quarterback, that is huge, especially in a team in which I just got through talking about that was so dependent. I mean, most teams are dependent on quarterback, but Patriots is a quarterback centered team. If they're trying to transition out of that now with lacking another plan that was either going to be run, what do you call it? When they, they keep getting downs. When they run versus trying to get the quarterback to get a whole bunch of yards in a throw. They got to figure something out because Brady is not here. So hi, there's Heidi, y'all. Heidi, I was asking, I would hope you was coming in. Somebody tag Dr. Brandy. Heidi said Patriots ruined Mac Jones. What do you mean by that? Our record is losing and loss. 6 rings in that in a what 7-8 period year of time. We're spoiled. Miss Teresa said the youngins are losing their minds. They think this is normal. No, the youngins came in thinking they was coming into old Patriot country, and they're disappointed. Probably a lot of them right now trying to scramble to get out of there. All the free agents. Okay, y'all know this is not my wheelhouse. So, anyway, in the quarterback for Darian said, "No, New England has no faith in the quarterback for a good reason." So, is it his skill set or is he impacted by the environment around him? Darian made another point. If I remember right, one of the reasons that Tom Brady left either was because he wanted Bill Belichick to make an investment in getting the right team around him, and Bill wasn't willing to do it. Kraft left it to Bill. And so Darian has a good point there. I got to go back up and get it again. But if they're not going to make the investment in the offense, all right, what are y'all's opinion about the defense? If he's not going to make that investment, then we might be here for a little while. But then, okay, so let's just keep it 100. Patriots is about to go through a transition. All right, let's say in the best case scenario, they get a dope quarterback. He got a bond and come into the team and do what they do. If Kraft starts to get frustrated and this record continues, they stay at 2 and no, that 7 goes. What is it? It's going now. Darian had it up here. Kraft is going to have to make a decision. Not only are we as fans used to winning, so is Bob Kraft. So, and at the end of the day, they're tight, they hug, they do the things when the Patriots won, all the little red, white, and blue papers and whatnot. At the end of the day, it's about the mighty dollar. And if the Patriots are losing, that doesn't help the Kraft brand. It's about the money, Heidi. But here's the point. If it's about the money on the back end, if you're losing, why not make the investment now to keep the funds? I don't know. Again, sports is not my wheelhouse. Dr. Brandy Brooks, we need you this morning. Heidi said, I watched Mac at Alabama. He's good. He's a good quarterback. Marjorie, what's up, hon? It's time to absolutely it's time. But Marjorie, my point is, in that rebuilding, what are we going to deal with as fans? Are we going to be I'm not okay during COVID when Brady left, wasn't watching games. I'm trying to get back invested in football on Sundays. And I was like, I made the effort, got to Estella's early to watch, they opened at 10 and got there for 10 to watch the game. And then I'm looking and I'm like, ooh, they need. So Heidi, you think they need new coaching, which would obviously mean that we're going to need to replace Belichick. Kraft told the team he wanted to win. Yes. Now, if you understand all of the implications of this comment Heidi just made, the owner, Bob Kraft, who was used to winning, as I said a few minutes ago, told the team he wanted to win yesterday. They didn't win. What was that locker room like yesterday? Nikki, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Nikki jumped right in. Pat's embarrassing. Naraki said yesterday's price is not today's price. Nikki, we need to move on. The plan didn't. Miss Teresa said he doesn't act like a quarterback either. He comes off. So yesterday there was a play that happened and the camera kept panning in on him. And Miguel was like, yo, he's just so upset. And I'm looking at him like he is young. I guess he was really distraught yesterday. First of all, the camera shouldn't have panned in on him. That's just not cool. But I mean, I don't even know how old he is. Where did he come from? Miss Teresa, let me finish your point. He doesn't act like a quarterback either. He comes off as weak. Just look at the post-game interviews. They don't have a leader. How about Tim Scott dropping out the president? Pastor Marion, where did that come from? I mean, yeah. I'll give some commentary about that in a minute. Thaddeus, man, you need to stick with your chicken and waffles and leave football alone. I had crab hash yesterday, Uncle Thaddeus. Miguel had the chicken and waffle sandwich. Listen, I see enough that we're not winning, and questions need to be asked. All right, here's Darian. Defense has always been strong for Patriots. The issue is when you get a young quarterback, you have to have a strong coaching system around him and players. Last year, I feel, hurt his confidence, and he just can't make the throws. He is going after this year because the third year for quarterback is okay. Thank you, Darian, for that. Newt said Bill just signed a contract. He ain't leaving unless he's bought out. The money. He's not a leader yet, to Darian's point. Miss Teresa said Kraft already said publicly he is not adverse to make. Oh. Heidi, what happens this week during the bye week? Sister Soraya, good morning. Good to see you in the room. You jumping in on a football this morning. Nikki said, that sounds good. The crab hash is, I'll be honest, it's gotten better. Had it a couple of weeks ago, it was better. Had it yesterday, it was better than 2 weeks ago. The crab hash is good, Nikki. Fresh lump crab, and it's just, it's good. Pastor Marion said, thank you, Uncle Thaddeus, for him telling me to stick to chicken and waffles. He got chewed out by Bill O'Ryan on the sidelines. Oh, wow. Bye week means they smoke and eat. Newt Johnson. Heidi, they need a quarterback whisperer like Cliff Kingsbury. Anissa, we're not going to skid over the new Java item on the menu. Oh, skip over. I'm going to bring that up as well. Yes, Anissa, I'll bring that up. Just shelf the team for the season. Let's go. Nikki, come on. We can't do that. While Nikki is in the room, I also want to ask the family to pray for the Finch, Winston, Washington family as well. There have been a lot of deaths, and I just want to name the Finch family as well. And also, I believe Nikki clarified for me, Martin, as well. Please keep them in prayer. Nikki, seeing your name just made me think about the post I've seen from Nika and Kisa this week. But Nikki did say, just shelf them and let's go Celtics. Absolutely. Asia, good morning. Asia was out on Thursday night. Thank you so much for Asia coming out and contributing to the event. So you all, please, Mother's Board, please add the Martin and Finch family to your prayer list. Also, while I'm thinking about that, and I hate to shift like this, but Walter Hill, who was my barber, I believe I met him first when he was at Playtime, which was in Dudley Station back in the day, which is now, what is it now? A clothing store. Like that whole section has changed. I understand he had a medical emergency last week. And God took him from the sickness, I believe on yesterday. Know a lot of his family. Shout out and add Felicia and others that are a part of his family to your prayers. And so the Hill family, Walter Hill's family, and also the Finch and Martin families, please add them to your prayers this morning, and just keep them uplifted. Asia, thank you so much. Prayers up for my extended family, the Jackson family as well. Please add them. Tyrone, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Everyone but Mac Jones needs to stay home with his family, and they got to get Brady back. I don't think that's happening. Cookie, good morning. Good to see you in the room, sister. Miss Teresa is saying to Darian, I agree. Remember, Brady had Bledsoe, but Matt had nobody. So that mentoring is definitely important. Thank you all for praying. Miss Teresa, Sister Soraya, I remember the barbershop there at Playtime. Walter was a good brother, not only at Playtime, but when he went up to Gabby's on Blue Hill Ave, he and Gabby had cut my hair there as well for some years. So please keep them in your prayers, everybody. Just a few things in the Java Cafe. It is 9:30 already. We really went in this morning, y'all. Wow. Half an hour went by that quick. As Anissa reminded me to mention to you all, a lot of people. So last week I got asked two questions. Am I the owner of Estella's? No, I'm not. It's Helder Georgie B, because I mess up his last name and I don't want to mess it up. He's the owner, and I support that brother. I support the business, and a lot of people ask, why are you always at Estella's? Let me tell you, the food is good, the ambiance is good, the service is good. There have been hiccups and experiences. The thing I like about him, one is he's willing to have the conversation. He will come and ask you, what do you think? No, don't just tell me. I'll tell you in a minute, but he wants you to be honest. But overall, it is a nice place to be. But what makes it so easy to support this man? This brother has a good heart, gives into the community. Just pulled me aside the other day and said, Jimmy, whatever y'all raise, I'll match it. So it is a very, very, very nice place to go and a nice place to support. And so that's why I'm there all the time. And again, the food is good. The crab meat hash, the ceviche. I tell you all, and he wanted to name the wings after me. And I was like, no, I want a drink named after me, like a Javatini or something like that. So do want to let you guys know that next time you go to Estella's, if you eat tuna tartare, everybody knows that I love sushi, seafood, tuna tartare. One of the reasons I was always in Miami, gotta get back there very, very soon. So the other night, we're sitting in Estella's and the chef comes upstairs and he's like, yo, Georgie said for y'all to come downstairs. I'm trying something in front of him. He wants you guys to taste it. There was seared ahi tuna, blackened with pepper and black and regular sesame seeds. And what he did was he chopped it up, formed it, coated it, and then seared it. So then when you cut into it, you got the crunch of the sear, but you didn't have to cut the tuna because he had chopped. So that was one with the sticky rice and the salad. Then what was the other one? Because I want to save the tartare for last. There was the seared tuna. There was the other one on the right. And then it was the one in front of us. So I forgot what the other one was. So over on the right, there was wonton covered with ahi tuna. with scallions and cilantro and lime. And so I was like, we were having our event Thursday. I'm like, so is this going to be ready for the menu on Thursday? And they were like, no. Well, maybe. And so Tuesday or Wednesday, or what day I was there? Tuesday or Wednesday, I was there. And I'm like, yo, is this going to be on the menu? Maybe it was Wednesday. And so Georgie was like, yes, you can order it. Check the menu. I didn't check the menu. Once he told me I can order it. So I order it. I eat it. We went there Thursday night, had the event. I think I was there Friday or Saturday. And I went yesterday for brunch. So Miguel is sitting there. And he's like, yo, did you see this? Oh, he said, ha, 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 Java something. I'm like, huh? And so he pulls up the menu. And on the menu, it says Java tuna tartare. So we have a dish named after us at Estella's called Java tuna tartare. It is good. The chef actually added a sauce since we tasted the other night. And it is really, you get a good amount of tuna on there. Our night czar had it the other day. She enjoyed it. This was but at the time I didn't know it was the Java tuna tartare. So get to Estella's. If you eat tuna tartare, try it. It is very, very good. Uncle Thaddeus and I are going soon. Lisa Bello and I are going soon. And some other folks are going soon with me. So go support that Black-owned business along with Grace, who we will be with tomorrow night. Don't forget, we are with Grace tomorrow night, or at Grace for the equity event rather. So don't forget to come out for that. And I will put the link up as well for you all to get information about that taking place tomorrow evening. All right. There is the information right there. I'm actually going to put the link in the comments for those of you that want to go and get tickets. All right. Let me get this together here. Y'all want me out today. I'm tired. I want to be sure that we try to keep at least, if not once every week, every 2 weeks, there'll be one day where I just come on here, converse with you all and talk trash and get opinions. All right. There is the link. It's hyperlinked in the comments now. So you all can go directly there, click that link and get your tickets. If Pam is still in, please let us know what the code is for those that are educators. It is about raising money, but it is also about Pam wanting folks in the building that need to understand this. Dina is in the building. She said the food is amazing. Good to see you. I'm not messing with you, Darian. Chair of the board of the directors. Nikki said, as he should have. Pam said the drinks are bomb. Shout out to Estella's. Mac is coming in and taking us back to football. Mac had Cam, things wasn't that bad. Mac had Cam, things wasn't that bad then. Mentoring is important. Excuse me. Here is the link. And okay. Let's get it together. I love you, Pam. All right. So here is the link. It's hyperlinked right there. Pam put both things in her comment. Equity, Boston, eventbrite.com. Equity for Educators is the code for 50% off. All right. So if you want to go, use that code and it's 50% off. All right. What else? Wednesday. Yes, new on Wednesday. So we want to let you all know that as we have been since June, we're going to be at WGBH this Wednesday at 12 p.m. Every this time of year, and I'm going to try to behave. This time of year, there's a lot of emphasis on food equity. There's a lot of emphasis rather on ensuring that families have food at the table for the holidays and on Thanksgiving. Ma'am and sir, people are hungry in June. People are hungry in February. People are hungry in August. And so we are going to, on Wednesday, speak with Reverend Mariama White Hammond, who is the Chief of Climate and Environment and something else at the City of Boston. But food equity falls under her. She's going to come and give us an update about where we are with food insecurity and the resources from the City of Boston. And we are also in the second segment going to speak with two Black-owned businesses, two brothers that are awesome cooks, Lobster Kings, and also Everybody Got to Eat. Brother Jarvis and Brother Manny or Manuel is coming to be a part of the conversation. We're going to talk about food and culture. No, Newt, there will not be samples. We will not have, I don't believe we're going to have samples on Wednesday. I have a production call today at 12 o'clock, at 12:30. So I'll find out for sure. But listen, go find out. Let me get this together here. I'm going to do this in real time. Let me get you guys the link for WGBH events. Let me get you the link. Register to go. Also, if you cannot attend, this is how to mess myself up. I opened up WGBH, and who was the first upcoming events but ours? It's some of this stuff y'all still hasn't. It's still anyway. Here is the link for you to go sign up for Wednesday to come to BPL Library. I've expressed to them and talked to them about the afternoons. We booked these dates a few months out. We're in some other conversations about some things with WGBH and expanding, and anyway, doing some stuff. So, but this Wednesday is the point. Please come out on Wednesday. If you can't come out, you can also go online and be a part of the conversation like many of you have in the past. All right. So that's taking place on Wednesday. It's a very busy week in the Java Cafe. Also on Tuesday, let me get this one up here. Tuesday afternoon, I will be with Willie. But listen, he told me that I told him whatever he needs for this conference, I would do it. But when he told me the topic in which I'm covering, Nubian Square, the next Black Wall Street and Roxbury work zone, City Councilor Tanya Fernandez Anderson, President and CEO of Beckman Nicole Olby, Reverend Jeffrey Brown of My City at Peace, and Reverend Willie Roderick, the Executive Director at TAC, and yours truly will be the moderator. Listen, let me tell you also, let me tell you all something. I'm probably not going to be set up to go live. I don't know if they're streaming. That workshop is on my screen. That workshop right there. So that's Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday evening will be at Grace. Wednesday will be at WGBH. And let me also give you the lineup for this week here in the Java Cafe for the show. Newt, thank you for putting the link in there. This week, for the rest of the week in the Java Cafe, today, of course, is just me. Tomorrow, we have the opportunity to speak with Ed Gaskins. He is going to talk with us about the wonderful project. If you drove up and down Blue Hill Ave from Dudley Street all the way up to Grove Hall, you've seen wonderful pictures of beautiful queens from Boston that have made history in Boston. We're going to talk with Ed about that, and also Grove Hall main streets. And at 9:30, I have the opportunity to bring James Monroe, who is the creative director for Centers for Public Science Learning at the Museum of Science, and also my friend and sister, Janae Osterheld, who's going to be with us. She is the culture columnist at the Boston Globe, deputy director, one of the deputy editor at the Globe as well. She'll share more about that tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be lit. Then Wednesday, we will not have a show on Wednesday morning at 9. Somebody say we will not be here at 9. Somebody type, we will not be here at 9. We will not be here at 9. Join us at 12 p.m. on WGBH. Go to WGBH. You have the link there. Yes, you can attend, Heidi. You can attend the Boston Public Library on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Newt put the link in, and I put it in as well. Then on Thursday, I have the wonderful opportunity of speaking with the executive director of the 826 Boston program, Corey Yarborough, who for some of you may know is the spouse of Quincy Roberts. And so Corey is going to be with us. They're both advocates in there separately and then together as a power couple. But Corey will be with us on Thursday. So it is going to be a very busy week here in the Java Cafe. Heidi, I believe the conference, yes. I do not have hold on, I just made a mistake and looked at the text. All right. Heidi, I will get you the information about what you call it. Miguel, what did you say? Oh, you have a double event tomorrow, Multiverse. Tomorrow's going to be very interesting. I will be at MGH on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Y'all keep Miss Teresa in prayer through Java Cafe and Your Healthy Java. She connected, and Dr. Lee, and they did their thing, and Miss Teresa is going to get taken care of to begin a different process of her healing tomorrow. So Pam said, Jimmy, I'm happy to offer comps to the first 5 folks that eat. If you want Pam just said, if you want to go to Grace tomorrow, the first 5 people that email her, she will give them comp tickets. pleans@bedf.org. Now, make sure you can get there. Make sure you know you're going to a club. Make sure you know you're going to be there till 10 o'clock, and it's in the Seaport. And she was able to get parking, so you still got to pay for your parking, but it's only $18 in the Seaport. I still can't believe that. Pam, you a hustler. Oh, Mama Java, you got a shout out from the Real Boston Media this morning. How you doing this Monday? Oh, Jesus. You done messed up there, bro. Ma's praying for Miss Teresa, a real gorgeous queen. Oh, all right, Pam, thank you. Thank you so much for making that available to the Java family. So if you would like to attend tomorrow, get Pam an email. One of the first 5. So it's going to be a great event. The Davis system is going to be there with me. Miguel's going to be there with me as well. And it's going to be a great event. Looking forward to hearing Lisa. As Pam said, that we passed hors d'oeuvres all evening. It's just good for us to come together for a good cause. Also, keep in mind, Alexa's telling me it's time for my next meeting. Save the date of Friday, December 15th. Speaking of partying with the purpose, like we're going to do tomorrow, Miguel and I are going to come together again. We'll share more information, but Friday, December 15th, let's say at 9 p.m., brother. At 9 p.m., we're going to be back at the Stellars for Party with the Purpose. More information is coming out about that. We were also told that, you know, the cover charges, it was nice at $10, but we were advised yesterday to raise it. Since this is Partying with the Purpose, we're advised to make sure that people understand this is a fundraiser. We've identified a nonprofit to which we will give those funds. Every event that we do as far as Party with the Purpose with Mings will benefit the work. All right. So as you hear about these going on every month, support. All right. As I'm getting ready to wrap up. So we are raising an offering on Tuesday. Listen, raised $300 on Friday. That totaled up to a total of $1,000 for Richie. That'll be settled up between today and tomorrow. Anthony is in what's up, brother? Looking forward to tomorrow night. So we're going to raise an offering tomorrow at the event. And if I can't do nothing else, I can raise some money. When I used to be a youth pastor, I'd be sitting in the back, just going to support the service. When it came time for the offering, Brother James, would you come up and minister the offering? And the house left. Or we left the house blessed. So anyway, all right, 9 to 2, December 15th at Estella's, Party with the Purpose. December 15th, 9 to 2 at Estella's. All right, folks, that's it for me, 9:47 p.m. If you were part of UCB, you have an hour for today. We have some other things. Speaking of UCB, I spoke with their executive, their lead, what is his name? Lead organizer or lead servant leader, something like that. We're doing some things with UCB in the very near future. And so please keep your eyes and ears open about that. And I think that's it for me this morning. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be here at 9 a.m. with Ed Gaskins, also James Monroe and Janae Ulsterhelt from the Boston Globe. And then tomorrow afternoon, we will be at RCC for the Rocks Works event. Tuesday evening, we will be at Grace. Wednesday afternoon, we will be at WGBH. And on Thursday, we're talking with Corey Yarborough from Boston 826. So we're percolating a lot. Please save the date also of December 7th. We will have the soft launch. We moved it from November 9th to December 2nd over at the Old Globe building at 135 Morrissey Boulevard at Portal Innovations in Southline. So more information is coming out about that. Please repeat the information and email for tomorrow night. So Newt's about to hop on that. The first 5 people that email Pam get comp tickets. pleans@bedf.org. pleans@bedf.org. All right, Newt, you good? All right. That's it for everybody. Real Boston. Miguel, you gonna Newt, Miz, don't say that. He's been messing with me. He's forever manager, and sometimes when I don't anyway, I'm getting off of here. You guys have a wonderful day on this Mental Health Monday. In all seriousness, just real quick, hopefully in the cafe today, right now, you're doing okay, but just real quick, think about one word that describes your mental health and how you're feeling right now on this Monday. The holidays are coming, and that's very interesting for a lot of people. And so Dr. Brandy will be with us on Monday to talk about that. But how are you feeling right now? It's a Monday. We did have a long weekend. Drop that word in the comments and we'll get ready to let you go. Miz, be careful because you're going to start getting inboxes. Hi, just checking on you, praying for you. My mother has her own relationships with the Java fam, and it is so funny in a good way. Miss, mind your business. That's why I'm taking your column on. Oh, and it's Ms., not Miss. Oh, y'all in here being shady this morning. All right. Pastor Marion said her word for this morning is thankful. Come on, guys. Let's wrap up with this real quick before we go this morning. Haven't really done this in a while. The check-in on Mondays on the mental health. Indulge me, please. Pamela says she feels loved. Awesome. Pastor Marion again is thankful. Pamela loved. Come on, Newt. Why don't you go ahead and put the word shady? No, sir. How are you guys feeling this morning as far as your mental health? I think I have all announcements covered. We'll be sharing information in the next few days about Newt said he's feeling shady. Y'all are too much. Anthony said he's feeling restored. Anthony, I have FOMO this weekend because, like, if there's more than like 2 or 3 days where our text thread is not active, it hit me yesterday. I was like, nothing. But I'm glad you're restored, brother, and took some time off. Ms. is saying I feel peaceful. Miss Teresa said peaceful as well. And Thaddeus said my word is fit. For you all who have not seen Uncle Thaddeus lately, Uncle Thaddeus lost some weight. He all bulked up and skinny and whatnot. I don't know, Miss Teresa, some of the stuff we had planned for Uncle Thaddeus, we might have to take it in. On the 7th, we're going to honor Uncle Thaddeus as well very quickly at the event, but definitely appreciate him for his early support. Listen, Uncle Thaddeus is doing it. Mama Java said she feels joyful this morning. Yes, Teresa. Miss Teresa made me a 2X. I was like, it's too big for me. I'll give it to Uncle Thaddeus. He can't fit it. So we're going to have to figure that out. All right. It's 9:52. That's it for me this morning. We will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. with Brother Ed Gaskin at 9 and James and Janae at 9:30. You definitely want to be here for the whole thing, but Janae and I are going to have to remember that James is in this interview because we just go in. We just go in. So be here tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. I'm not going to tell y'all what that means, but we will be at Estella's sometime this week. Everybody have a great day. Yes, Miss Teresa, I will eat. We will see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Talk to you soon. Peace.